So, what is it about a beautiful little town in northern Arizona that attracts people from all over the world? And one of the biggest reasons people find their way there is how this town celebrates the holidays. In fact, it's been designated the official Christmas city. But they say it's not just the amazing decorations, the Christmas caroling, or the Norman Rockwell look of the town that visitors love. It's also the sights, the unique businesses, and the friendly people that make it all so special. And so, of course, we wanted to know more. So we sent our very own Brad Perry to Prescott. And his first stop was a chat with our good friend Sherry. And you could say she knows a few things about Prescott.
Sherry, how does this become Arizona's Christmas city?
I mean, Brad, look around. The trees and everything. It's a hallmark community. It's so gorgeous here.
But my understanding, like in 1989, was it? Rose Moffett, when she was governor, called it the Christmas city?
We are the official Arizona's Christmas city of Arizona.
Wow, Sherry, this is like a Hallmark card when you come up here.
It's magical, Brad. We just love it. When we turn on the lights and you have all the children singing, it's just so gorgeous.
But you also had an amazing parade to kick off the holidays here in Prescott.
It was so wonderful. Santa Claus came and it was just great. The kids were so thrilled, and the kids made Christmas cards while they were meeting with Santa down here. It was just gorgeous, and those cards go to the veterans in our community.
Yeah, I'll tell you, just looking out on here, it's just amazing. And of course, lighting the courthouse. This was so great.
Brad, it was amazing. We had record numbers of folks that came to enjoy the lights. The children were singing the choir, and we had some special features that went on, and it was so gorgeous. We loved it. It was just amazing. It was just amazing. Amazing. It was so gorgeous. It was just amazing. Just amazing. So gorgeous. And Brad, the big surprise was the fireworks. Brad? Brad?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Brad.
What?
You don't have to dream about it.
No?
No, you can come to Prescott and enjoy the lights up until Martin Luther King Day.
So you're saying I can come and enjoy all this?
Absolutely.
Well, I'm gonna go do it.
Let's go.
And of course, there was a lot for our man Brad Perry to see in Prescott. That's why we decided to call this a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. Now, obviously, the holiday parade and the courthouse lighting ceremonies are just two of the big popular things to attend around the holidays in Prescott. And the most common description? Well, it's absolutely magic. And it's a lot of fun. But if you've never attended the Prescott Courthouse tree lighting ceremony, it's an event as spectacular and hometown as you'll ever experience. Hours beforehand, after the town's Christmas parade, the city is absolutely filled. People shopping in the galleries and shops, friends gathering at the local pubs along Whiskey Row, street performers, arts and crafts, families and friends uniting. They're all there for the big event. And just before the lighting, there are holiday carols being sung by local musicians and school choirs. And there's even a reading about the actual Christmas story. And there, in the cool night air, everyone huddles in the town's courthouse park. The event they've all been waiting for finally happens, right before their eyes. And it's an event you'll never forget. It's a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We've got more right after this. And welcome back to the very Merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. And as we've seen, nobody does a holiday courthouse lighting like they do in Prescott. And of course, Prescott likes to keep things unique. So every New Year's Eve, they do the boot drop. And of course, Brad decided to hit Matt's saloon and talk to Matt himself to try to figure out what exactly a boot drop is.
So we drop a 6-foot illuminated cowboy boot down the flagpole of the Palace building on New Year's Eve. It's a big block party celebration, sort of like our own little mini Times Square.
That's how long you guys been doing this?
This is our 11th year this year.
Wow, that's amazing. So what came up with the idea of dropping a boot on New Year's Eve?
You know, back in the day, New Year's Eve was just kind of a time that people either had parties at home or they might go out to the bars or whatever, but there wasn't a whole lot going on in Prescott, and there's a few locals here, Tracy Horn from Helkin and Horn Ad Agency and a few others that kind of came up with the idea to drop something on New Year's Eve, and what's more perfect than a cowboy boot in Prescott, world's oldest rodeo.
That is so cool. Now, is it actually, someone's boot that you guys were doing at first, or did you actually have this built?
This was built specifically for the boot drop. It was built by Morgan Signs and a local company here, and it's kind of made out of a mixture of styrofoam, a few other plaster things, and it's covered with over 1,000 LED lights.
That is so cool. All right, is there any whiskey at this boot drop since we're on Whiskey Row?
So, the block party itself is a family-friendly event. We don't serve alcohol out there, but we have all of Whiskey Row you can enjoy. So
I like that. That is awesome. And people come from all over for this thing, I'm hearing.
Yeah, we've gotten people from all over the world actually for it. It's pretty unique.
And let's talk about Matt's Saloon, because this has been around for a long time.
Yeah.
But you took it over when?
We took it over in 2002, and so we're celebrating 20 years in January actually. And it's been Matt's Saloon since 1962, and prior to that it was a bar for a number of years. It used to be a mercantile back in the day, but yeah, we have live music every Friday and Saturday night and lots of dancing.
And what's great about this whole thing of being up here in Prescott is that so much history and so much family history too. Because I know this boot drop, people bring in now their grandkids out to this, which is kind of neat.
It's definitely become a family tradition. People come and spend Christmas with their family and they stay till New Year's and hit up the boot drop. So
all right, and again, no whiskey at the boot drop, but since we're on Whiskey Row, plenty of whiskey up and down.
Lots of whiskey flowing, yeah.
and I know we're hanging here in Matt's Saloon, which is yours, but you guys all work together, especially in this past year, haven't you?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. I think COVID, good thing that came out of COVID was we really, as a business community down here, we really got close and got to be really good friends with some other bar owners, and it was just, there's always a silver lining and good things that can come out of stuff like that.
I like it. Again, no whiskey at the boot drop, but Whiskey Row. You see what I'm trying to get at right now? Because the beer is doing me pretty good, but I'm just saying, whiskey, since I'm on Whiskey Row.
Right.
Whiskey, since I'm on Whiskey Row.
Duly noted.
Duly noted. Whiskey, that I'm on Whiskey Row. I'm just, whiskey. Yeah. Since I'm on Whiskey Row, you gotta have a little bit for that. So,
that's right.
But that's great. Keep it nice and warm in here as it gets. All right, the boot drop, what time does it drop?
We have 2 drops at 10 p.m. and midnight. The 10 p.m., it's kind of, we celebrate with the East Coast and gives those with little ones a chance to come out and enjoy it. We have fireworks at both drops. We've got a big block party. We close down Whiskey Row. We've got carnival rides. We've got food, burn barrels, dress warm. It's a good time.
Again, no whiskey at the boot drop, but whiskey at Matt's Saloons on Whiskey Row. So, Matt, thanks very much. So,
thank you.
Hey, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you, too.
There you go.
And welcome back to a very Merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. And now that Brad was ready to go explore around town, he thought he'd change into something more appropriate. And since he was building up a bit of an appetite, he thought he'd visit one of the most classic candy and popcorn shops in town.
You have to pace yourself.
Oh, I'm sorry, Kathy. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm a kid in a candy store.
Yeah, that's right. We have a lot of them, as old as you.
Let's talk about, how long has this candy store been here?
We're in our 20th year.
So wow, but this is really cool. It's a Young's Farms kind of candy store, and the reason why it's Young's Farm is because that's where you started?
Yes, back in 1995, we started in Young's Farm.
Wow, and was this making your own recipes, or was everyone bringing stuff in?
A lot of the recipes are ours, trial and error. Tried things out, you know, gave them out to customers. What do you think of it? And some made it and some failed.
So, and I like that you have how many different flavors of popcorn? Like 2,000? No, just kidding.
No, I think it's 19 now.
19. All right, the fudge. This is one thing people come up here, the fudge and the bark and all this is just amazing.
It just keeps on, we keep on growing it and growing it. You know, I mean, you try one thing and then you say, oh, I bet that would taste good. And that's how it is. It works out that way.
So what I like too is that you are actually a real candy store because look at this. You have apple heads, lemon head, red hots. You have every candy you could think of when I was a little kid. Now introducing it to, I mean, people's kids and grandkids.
Yep.
Well, I want to go this way because this is one of my favorite little areas here, and I hope we can see it. But all this candy right here, it just brings back awesome memories. You have, of course, the little goofy fishes, what do we have, the root beers?
Yeah, root beer barrels are a old biggie. There's
everything there.
Smarties.
It's all there.
Yeah,
so
it is.
Okay, question I gotta ask you. How do you draw people from around the world here to Prescott to come visit you?
Basically word of mouth. We do very, very little advertising.
Yeah.
It really is. It's word of mouth. People come in. The other day I had a lady from Gilbert call, and they came in and they bought well over $200 just because we had it. And she called. She wanted to make sure that we had it.
This is great. Yeah. So we're saying, you know what, if you're going to come up and enjoy the Christmas lights, you're going to come and enjoy, of course, Prescott. You got to stop here, get some popcorn, and walk around.
Oh, yeah.
So,
yeah.
I like it. All right, what's your favorite?
Oh, gosh. Caramel corn crunch.
Caramel corn crunch?
Yeah. It's right over here. Caramel corn crunch. It's a buttery caramel corn with pecans and almonds, and it is absolutely delicious.
So you're saying this is the one I should take along with me as I enjoy Prescott, the Christmas city?
Yes.
I'm going to do
absolutely.
that. So,
have a good time.
Thank you.
It's a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We've got more right after this. And welcome back to the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. And when it comes to the holidays in Prescott, there's nothing better than getting bundled up and heading to the Heritage Park Zoo and Zoological Sanctuary. They completely deck out the entire park with some of the best light displays in Prescott. And you could spend the entire night walking the mazes of lights and discovering all the fun surprises around every corner. And it's definitely true. It will get anyone into the Christmas spirit. And of course, in addition to all the holiday decorations, the big highlight is being able to see up close the animals that call the sanctuary home. Here you'll discover animals like black bears, owls, foxes, mountain lions, pythons, and more. And Brad met with our friend, Deputy Director Raquel Gardner, and she gave us a great tour of the lights and introduced Brad to some of Santa's helpers.
Now, this is amazing. And you know how many lights are here? I say, like 10 billion.
At least.
At least that. But this is beautiful to walk through here.
Yeah, it's a great night. It's fun to walk the park, see all the different lights, the blow-ups. Some of the animals, our nocturnal animals, are out at night, so it's a great time to visit.
I love it. Hey, Raquel, are these Santa Claus reindeers?
You know what? They're not. I wish they were. But these are actually mule deer, and we have them right here in Arizona.
Oh my goodness.
And this is Woody. You can see he's actually a male, and he's got little horns. And as he grows bigger and stronger, they'll get bigger as well. They're actually kind of velvety right now.
Wow.
They're nice and soft.
This is amazing. And what I like is that you get to see them at night here at the Heritage Park Zoologist Sanctuary.
Yeah, it's a great place to visit. And actually, we have wild lights going on right now, so you can not only see the lights, but see the nocturnal animals as well.
Wow, this is amazing to see through here. And what I love is that some of these animals are rescue animals, or as these two you're telling me, were actually raised as little ones?
Yeah, because sometimes what happens in the wild is maybe something happens to their moms, they can get injured, they could get hit by a car, and these were actually brought in under separate incidents, but really close, a couple days apart. And so they were perfectly the same age to kind of grow up together. So they're not from the same mom, but they were both hand raised here at the zoo because they didn't have a mom to do the work. And so they'll be added to our collection once they get a little bigger. We have adult pronghorn. These guys aren't quite adult yet. They'll have a little bit ways to go, and then we'll introduce them to our other mule deer.
Oh, again, it's so cute to see. Can we go walk some lights and see some other animals?
Absolutely.
Okay, let's go.
So not only should the Heritage Park Zoological Sanctuary be on everyone's holiday must-see list, but it's important to know that the animals are there because for whatever life circumstance, they wouldn't be able to otherwise survive on their own in the wild.
Wow, Raquel, what do we have here?
This is Mr. Wilson. He's a great horned owl, and they're probably one of the most common owls that you're going to find throughout North America. And they're very prevalent here in Arizona. So he's one of the many sanctuary animals that we have here. If they're non-releasable because they have some kind of wing injury, then they can't be released back into the wild.
Nice. And these are the kind of animals we'll see when we come to the lights at night?
Absolutely. That we have a lot of nocturnal animals, and the owls are really the most curious at night because they can see everything that's going on. They have excellent vision, especially at night, and that's because their eyes are so large, and they actually cannot turn their head completely around, but they can turn their head about 3/4 of the way around, and that's because their eyeballs in their sockets cannot move at all. They're fixed in place.
Wow.
But he sees everything.
I know, he's looking at me. All right, how can people come see the lights and, of course, the animals at night?
Wild Lights is going on every Friday and Saturday night from 6 to 9 p.m. from now until New Year's Day. And if you want to see the animals during the day, you can do that as well. We're open every single day of the year, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
So, wow, Raquel, well, thank you for showing me. Now I'm off to another adventure.
All right.
All right.
It's a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We've got more right after this. And welcome back to the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. And of course, when it comes to fun holiday activities, a lot of them can be found right here at the Finley Center. Entertainment, concerts, you name it. And of course, Brad's favorite, ice skating. Fortunately, Brad was lucky enough to find Jamal from the Finley Auto Group to show him around.
Hey, Jamal, I mean, coming up here to Prescott, so much fun. I mean, and you've been taking me around to follow Finley, all this time. But again, we're up here in the Christmas City now.
Well, this is the best time of year to be in Prescott, Arizona, Christmas City. There's so much for you to see up here, Brad.
It has been, and we were at the courthouse, we saw the lighting, all that going on, but there's other things to do up here too.
There's so many other things to do. We just had our parade. Our parade was phenomenal. We had a lot of bands up from Phoenix, bands from Tucson, so it was amazing. But I want to take you someplace special today.
And so you bring me over here to the Finley Toyota Center in Prescott Valley.
Yeah, there might be a reason that we want to bring you here.
This is great. We're talking about that. You guys do a lot of supporting in this community, don't you?
Yeah, well, we love the community. We live here, we work here, we play here, the community's been so great to us, so we want to be great back to the community.
Yeah. In the Finley Center, there's so much going on here.
It is. They have so much action here. Wait till you get inside and you hear about the concerts they have coming up. But this is the place to be, not only in northern Arizona, but all of Arizona.
Okay. I see you brought me to kind of like my home away from home a little bit.
Yeah.
I grew up in Michigan, you know what that means. Ice skating.
I know. Well, we got some ice inside. I figured this would be just like home for you.
I like it. And it's not just for me, it's for everybody to come out and enjoy here
right.
at the Finley Toyota Center, which is kind of fun. Now, do you skate?
I do not skate.
When's the last time? Have you ever skated?
Of course I've skated. I ski, but what I found is I only know one speed. And usually that one speed ends up on the ground. So, yeah. I like to stay upright.
All right, let me get you on some skates.
Okay, we
can
give it a try. I'll give it a try.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right, I love it. Let's go.
Okay.
All right. So anyways, you know, me being a skater from the Midwest, you know how to skate too, right?
No, well, you know, I think I've put these on once or twice before.
Well, this is fun for the whole family to come out and enjoy, right?
No, yeah, my daughter would love it out here.
So, and this is what it's all about here, just coming in and having the skating fun and all that you guys have planned out here at the Toyota Center, which is really nice. And, you know, I love that you guys are all committed in this community, you know?
Thank you. You know, we love being here, and like I said, the community's been great to us.
All right, you getting those skates on?
Yeah, I'm almost there.
Are you getting there? I know it's
Almost
a little hard
there,
to get
yeah.
these on, but they got rental here, so that's pretty good, where you don't have to worry about that, huh?
No, that is nice, you know.
Yeah. I hear you getting them on there. That's good. All right, click them in there. All right. So you almost saw.
I'm almost there.
All right,
I'm almost
awesome.
there.
All right. Okay.
No, go ahead. I'll meet you out there.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
I'll see you out there.
I'll see you right out there.
Okay. All right, where's Jamal? Where'd Jamal go?
So there Brad was, finding himself alone on an ice rink. And what does a Michigan boy do when he finds himself on a huge piece of ice? Well, he's got to skate.
Jamal, where were you, man?
That was pretty good. You know, I'm not much of a skater, bro.
Oh my goodness! I usually follow you. I thought you were gonna follow me onto the
I
ice.
couldn't get the skates to work.
Oh man! So
I can't skate, but one thing I can do is feed you.
okay,
Why don't you follow me to a nice little breakfast restaurant?
let's do it.
All right.
So every now and then we all find a little hidden gem of a place to eat. And we've got a feeling that Brad's going to discover one next, when the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott continues right after this. And welcome back to the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. Now, one of the great things about being in a town like Prescott is going around town and discovering those little gem places to eat. So Jamal decided to introduce Brad to one of his favorites.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you, this is one of your favorite spots here in Prescott to come up and have a little bit of breakfast and lunch before you go out into the Christmas city.
Yeah, absolutely. I've been coming here since I moved to Prescott in 2017. One of my favorite restaurants.
I love it. And the meal, I can tell why. Look at this. This looks good. I mean, what do we have on these plates here?
So I've eaten all of these. You got the Cafe 10 skillet, you got the chicken fried steak, and then you got the biscuits and gravy breakfast.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. And then of course with lunch, it's just your traditional lunch kind of?
Traditional lunch, you know, they have burgers, they have fries, they have all types of sandwiches, but it's a great spot. It's all homemade and it's fresh.
So, and I like the desserts too.
Yeah.
There's quite a few desserts over there too, from the cinnamon roll to the bacon maple coffee cake.
Yeah.
I mean, and the carrot cake, the pies, everything. And it's all made fresh right here.
Yeah, it's all made. The ladies, you know, make it in the morning. The cinnamon rolls are made every morning. The carrot cakes are made. But, you know, that's another big seller. You know, I've had the carrot cake here, and it's just like home. It's amazing.
All right, let's talk a little story about this place, because this has been in Prescott for a while. It's like a little hidden gem right here, you know, going into pretty much Christmas City.
It is, so all the locals, they know Cafe 10, they come here, they have breakfast here. It's like you said, it's a hidden gem. It's been here for years now. I've been coming here since I moved here, and I love it here. I love the food so much that, when I found out Trish wanted to sell it, I decided to buy the place.
What? That's so your favorite place.
Favorite place.
Look, and you've been only living up here for how long now?
4.5 years.
4.5 years, and you've become like literally almost the mayor of the place because you've shown me around different places and stuff like that, and then buying to keep businesses going up here, which is really nice.
Absolutely. They had a great thing here. I love the employees. I love the food. So it just made sense, to take it over and continue what they were doing.
So, all right, I'll give it to you since you didn't skate. You did bring up some good food here, which looks so good. And what I like too is that family-oriented, families here, so working and doing things, and the employees, how important a good meal is when you go out to watch the lights or go out and do things around here like the Heritage Zoo and stuff like that.
Yeah. We see that a lot, like you said, a family restaurant. My wife is here, my daughter will come up on the weekends. We have couples in the kitchen. It's just a nice hometown feel. And a lot of people will come get to-go meals and they'll take it out and they'll go and experience Arizona Christmas City.
So I like that. Okay, again, the meals look good, so I'm gonna let you go on that. I do have to do a taste test. I am, official taste tester here. So let me I'm gonna go over here a little bit, and get this gravy here because this is important here. So let me. That's good. That's good. And then the chicken fried steak. Let me just get a little, because this is important right here. Do you have a favorite of any of these?
Oh, I like all three of these, but my favorite is a chicken tortilla wrap with egg whites, jalapeno, and feta cheese.
Why did I get that?
Because they only save that for certain people. I'm one of those certain people.
I like this. All right. Cafe 10 is located where?
We're at Commerce Drive, 1011 Commerce Drive in Prescott, Arizona.
There you go. And do I need to make a reservation? Since I'm here with you, I don't have to make a reservation.
No, not with me, but just come on in and have a good time.
So I like it. There you go. All right, let me get some food on before I continue my journey around the Christmas City.
I think I'm gonna have some too.
Don't put in there. Good one.
It's a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We've got more right after this. And welcome back to the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. Now, when it comes to the holidays, nothing exemplifies the spirit of the season better than candles. The warm, soothing glow, the mood that they add to the room, even the symbolism that they lend to this time of year. But word got out to Brad that some candles might be edible. Well, after hearing that, Brad knew he had to go and investigate.
Oh my goodness, looks so delicious. I want to have a bite of this.
Brad, don't eat my candles.
Oh, Denise, this is a candle?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, I love coming into the Armadillo Wax Works to see all the candles you have here.
Well, thank you very much. We're glad to have you.
So that looks so delicious. It's actually a candle?
It's a candle. It's cafe latte. It has a wonderful aroma.
Oh my goodness. And just looking around here, I'm going, wow, all these different candles you have here are so amazing.
Thank you very much.
How'd you start this store?
Well, we actually have moved into this location just a couple of years ago, but we've been in business since 1971.
Wow, and I understand you started down in the valley?
We started down on 5th Street off of Mill Avenue in Old Town Tempe.
Wow, and as we walk through here, I'm looking at the different colors here, which are amazing and looking so delicious. I mean, from pumpkins to, I love that blue.
Isn't it beautiful? That's our Starry Night. We actually try to come up with some fragrances and colors that we think are representative of Arizona. Starry Night is sort of a focus on Flagstaff because it's a dark sky city.
So, do I see cinnamon rolls? Oh my goodness, can I have one of these to eat?
No, don't eat my candles.
Oh, that's still candles?
Yeah, don't eat my candles.
You make them look so real. How do you do that?
Well, that's our secret.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. But I know also too, well, I'm gonna get it out of her, don't worry. Hey, I see over here, Denise, these are unscented, and why do you have unscented candles?
Well, there's a difference between obviously candles with scent and without. Some people like to have that beautiful aroma in their house, something homemade, home baked, like cinnamon rolls or cinnamon fragrance or the cafe latte fragrance. But some people are just interested in the beautiful candlelight. That's all they want, is that nice, warm, welcoming candlelight in their home.
So now, do these, of course, scents change throughout the year?
Not too much. We actually focus on our Christmas morning this time of year because it has a nice blend of bayberry and clove and cinnamon and everything in our Christmas candles.
So, I like that. Okay, you said you couldn't show me where these are, but could you take me back to the workshop?
Okay.
All right, let's go. Wow, Denise, this is amazing back here.
Thank you.
So, wow, this is the workshop. This is where the elves work, right?
Well, there's one.
Just one? Just one does all this?
Yes, he's quite an amazing candle maker, I must say. These are how the candles come out of the mold, and then they get finished. And as you can see, there's no wick in them, so we have some finishing to do on these little guys.
Wow, it's amazing. Look through. How many do you usually do in a day?
We make a lot of candles because we use a lot of molds. When we melt a tank of wax, we melt a lot of wax at one time so that we can make a lot of candles.
Wow, that's amazing looking through here, and it smells so good.
Thank you.
And one thing you were telling me that these are all your designs here. Like, you can't get them anywhere else but at the Armadillo Wax Works.
You got it.
I like it. I've been trying to say that all day long, and she's got me. So, okay, how does it work that you can do so many molds at one time?
Well, these tables are quite amazing. They're like a giant lazy Susan. I'm sure a lot of people know what that is. And you can just turn the candle molds around to the wax tank that you're getting the wax from. And then the molds literally just come right apart like this. Okay, and here is...
What's this? Oh, it's cold. It's cold. It's cold. Just kidding.
Just kidding. That's a little snowball candle.
This is awesome. And it's all ready to go, or do you still have more to do with this?
We still have a little bit to do. We like to put, I like a little glitter on it so it looks like snow. You know, it's sparkling. Yeah. You know how snow sparkles?
Yeah.
So we just add a little finishing to it.
So have you ever thought about putting yellow on there?
I don't think so. I don't think so. He thinks he's funny.
This is so cool to come and see, and you invite people to come up all year round to get a candle. This is so amazing. I mean, all the magic that happens here.
So the magic really happens though when somebody takes a candle home and they light that candle and everybody feels welcome, and it's a calming, relaxing atmosphere in your home, whether you have candles with fragrance or whether you have candles without, just for the nice glow of candlelight.
Wow, I like that. All right, where can people find you?
On our website, of course here in our store, but on our website, candlefactorystore.com.
I like it. And again, a little bit of snow, a little bit of light brings joy to everyone.
Thank you.
It's a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We've got more right after this. Ho, ho, ho! And welcome back to the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. Now, it didn't take Brad long to hear that the Prescott Resort and Conference Center was having their 29th annual Gingerbread Village display. It's an amazing sight that you don't ever want to miss. And they invite locals to build gingerbread creations. The proceeds go to charity, and you can win ribbons. So when Brad heard that you could win stuff, being the industrious guy that he is, he got to work on his own creation. And what a creation he was preparing. His plans were to build the world's most amazing gingerbread house. Now surely, he thought, he'll win the biggest ribbon they have. Eventually, Brad made his way to the Prescott Resort and Conference Center, but was he going to get there on time for judging?
Steve! Steve! Hey, how you doing?
Good to see you, man.
Good to see you. Okay, I brought my gingerbread to be in the contest. Can I get in? Can I get in?
Oh, you're too late. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Steve, come here. Look, come on. It's the 29th annual Gingerbread Village, and look what I made. You ready?
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Look at that.
Wow. Holy cow.
Yeah, right? So come on. Can I get in? Let me get in. Come on.
I can't. It's already started.
What do you mean?
It's been judged. People have come up with scene already. It's already happening.
Oh, man.
We're already in the moment.
Can I think I need to take a look?
Absolutely.
All right, let's go.
Come on.
Wow. Okay, Steve, I guess
Is this
you got
incredible
a point.
or
This
what?
is amazing. 29 years this has been going on.
29 years.
How did this all start?
You know, it just started on a whim. We recognized that Prescott is Arizona's Christmas city. And we want to do something fun for the community to kick off the holiday season.
Yeah.
And what's great than a gingerbread village?
I know. I spent time making mine, but these are like, wow, amazing. And this is the whole thing about it. This is a real competition that goes on here.
This is a serious competition. There is judging and everything.
Oh, man.
And people jockey for votes, too.
It's amazing. Okay. Also, we have to mention that this is a fundraiser too, right?
It is. It is. All proceeds for the entries go to charity, and they support Prescott Area Hungry Kids Project.
So, wow. And looking here and just getting close to these things, I see the ropes up there. But as we look down, there's some really cool, amazing pieces here, aren't there?
Look at that carousel. And that actually moves.
Does it?
Yeah, and a tree house. And this is a Lazy G's brewery right here.
Nice. And I'm starting to see ribbons. So you guys have already, of course, picked them out.
That's why you're late.
Oh, man.
We already picked our winners.
So
Love
60
gnomes.
of them. Look at this. This is so cool. Do you actually have a favorite when you look at these?
Do I personally have a favorite?
Yeah.
I like the one on the corner over here. It took first prize overall, and it's really quite spectacular.
So, all right, we know these are adults, but I like too, the kids got involved.
Kids got involved as well. These are the school area, all kids, and you can see they really got into the holiday spirit. The gingerbread pineapple.
What's it? And actually, because I think you're supposed to give pineapples actually when you go to visit somebody, especially if you watch Young Sheldon.
Exactly.
You know that right there.
Exactly,
I
yes.
like this. So again, 60 entered, 60 are out here.
60 out here.
So
you would be number 61.
So yeah, so I can get in.
I have no space.
Oh,
Where can I put it?
I don't know.
Brad, these are truly amazing, but you have to see my favorite one.
Oh, you have a favorite?
I actually do have a favorite one.
Are you allowed to?
You know, we keep it a secret, but I actually like having a favorite child. This is my favorite one.
Wow, and the reason why this is your favorite, because why?
There is so much detail that goes into this gingerbread village. Notice the tower right here, the leaves. This is why it won first place.
Wow.
We judged on something called hang time. It's a gingerbread village industry standard.
So
it defies gravity, the leaves.
Man, that is so amazing to see. Wow.
Isn't it truly incredible?
So it is so beautiful.
Brad,
What?
what are you eating?
I'm eating a little gingerbread.
Where did you get that?
Just right over there.
Oh, Brad. Really?
Isn't this edible?
This is edible, but you can't eat off the displays.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm sorry.
We have food here. We even have hot chocolate here. Here, have a cup of hot chocolate.
Oh, all right. Thank you. Like that. So we're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to eat off the displays, Brad.
Okay, I'll remember that for next year.
Next year, we bring your village in on time.
So, all right, again, this is great to see, and we want to remind people it goes to charity.
It does. Each person pays what's called a lot size as an entry fee. All those entry fees plus donations during the course of the year goes to support Prescott Area Hungry Kids Project.
Wow, this is so great to see and to be up here. And how long is this going to stay up here?
This lasts to the end of the year. It goes down January 2nd.
So, wow, still time to get up here and still time to stay up here at the resort, too.
Absolutely. Come visit us. Check out our website for all our holiday packages. Our New Year's Eve here on top of the hill.
Ooh.
Best views in town.
I like that. So, again, you sure I can't get mine in?
It's too late for that. We already judged it.
Oh, come on. Just maybe, okay. You sure maybe next year, I guess?
Next year. We'll save it for you for next year.
You
How's
sure
that?
maybe now?
It's a very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We've got more right after this. And welcome back. We hope you've enjoyed the very merry Perry Christmas in Prescott. We certainly enjoyed the absolute beauty, history, and friendliness that makes Prescott such a unique place. And with all the mayhem in the world, isn't it nice to just be able to sit back and remember what the simple, uncomplicated message of the holiday season is really all about? So from all of us at AZTV, thanks for watching. And we hope you have a very merry and blessed Christmas.